So for the sake of security and identification, state me who you are, where you're from, what do you do, and let's talk a little bit about bikes and bike cultures and how you fit into this place.
Cool. My name is Brad Parsons. I have been in Iowa City for, I think, 8 years now. Came originally for grad school in American Studies, working for the university now as an academic advisor. Always been into bikes. Especially, you know, right when I graduated from college, I went on a bike tour.
Cool.
And it pretty much just opened my eyes to the things that were possible on a bike.
Right on, man. It's the future, and it's here.
It's the present.
It's the present, and it's the future. All wrapped up in one big wave, man.
Yeah.
So, hey, yeah, so you've been, how did you come to the bike library? Tell us a little bit of your background in that sense. How did you connect?
I started in 2006. And you want me to move forward?
Yeah,
all right,
good.
We'll cue me again. I started in 2006, just like everybody else. Saw that the door was open and there was cool stuff happening inside. Filled out an application and started coming down.
Oops, sorry. Yeah.
Started coming down.
Right on, man. Cool.
And then been here on and off ever since.
Right on.
Took a little hiatus, but I'm back.
Yeah, and you've developed into a family here. Let's get your family in the picture here too, man. Got this cute little baby here, man. Look at that.
This is Cinda, my wife.
Cinda and
Jackson.
Jackson, man.
Jackson's currently asleep, which is nice.
Yeah, nice. That's wonderful. So, all right. So I mean, you've put in hundreds of hours here since 2006. That's like 5+ years, man.
Yeah, well, I did a year with AmeriCorps.
Okay.
And a lot of my work was here. So
all right. Cool.
Thousands of hours.
Yeah. Awesome.
But
right on. Cool. And well, tell us. What's the bike culture in Iowa City and surrounding areas? I mean, what's your take on that?
It is growing, it's building, and there's still a long way to go. I just noticed in the college newspaper, the Daily Iowan, yesterday, there was a letter to the editor complaining about bicycles on the street.
Oh, cool, man.
On the sidewalk.
Yeah. Never underestimate the power of ignorance.
I'll pull it up for us. So there's still a long way to go. I mean, I'm for bicycles as transportation.
Yeah, man.
Bicycle culture just is sort of secondary to that, or it helps achieve that.
Right.
Less automobiles, more bicycles is just a nicer, prettier, healthier, more fun planet.
Right, exactly, totally, man. Yeah, I mean, my big dream is to see gasoline at $99 a gallon. I hope I die. Before I die, I see that. That's my big dream, you know.
Totally.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, you know, what else? I mean, you know, this bike library means a lot to a lot of people in town. I mean, there's quite a family of, you know, dudes and dudettes that work here, and you know, tell us a little bit about, you know, what does that mean?
I don't know why the bike library is such a success. I can take some guesses. I think one of them is the feeling of community. There's just an amazing group of people here. I think some of it is self-empowering. You come in, you work on bikes, you inevitably learn things that you didn't know before. You can get to the point where you can literally repair your own bicycle. You know, so you become completely self-sufficient and self-reliant in a really powerful way.
Right. Cool, man. It's totally awesome. I mean, we're open to so many. I mean, we get people from all kinds of cultures and backgrounds here, and you know, we accommodate everybody, young, old, in between, whatever comes our way. Yeah, indeed.
Good stuff.
Yeah, man. So, I mean, what other words of wisdom might you have for, you know, the bike library and the community and
keep biking.
Keep biking, man. Keep on biking.
You know, words of wisdom. It's a daily choice.
It's a daily choice
that people make every day.
That's right.
Am I going to drive? Am I going to bicycle? Am I going to walk? Am I going to bus?
That's right.
And I know my hierarchy, and I wish more people would think about what they're doing on a daily basis.
Yeah, and I mean, what's your take back to the guy that wrote in the Daily Iowan about the letter about, you know, the bikes being a nuisance in town and whatnot, and
it speaks to how auto-centric we are as a society. society. You know, an automobile is seen almost as a right, and it's not. It's a privilege. Mobility is a right. You can move.
Might we mention to the people who are not familiar with the city that we are in a college town of some 30,000 students. So, yeah.
Well, you know, when I was younger, I had a car. I thought it was, you know, I thought that's what everyone did.
Yeah.
I also grew up in a suburb where you had to have a car.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the high school was just far enough that it was difficult to bike to.
Right.
You know, that it just wasn't set up for that sort of existence. Ironically, in Southern California, which has the weather to be and the climate to be one of the bicycle havens of the world.
That's right.
You know, how we build things matters. How we design things matters. How we think about things matters. And I think we should just slow down and bicycle a little bit more, drive a little less, and enjoy things a little more.
Yeah, totally. So. Yeah, absolutely, man. Yeah.
Cool.
Very nice. Cool, man. I appreciate it. Thanks, man. Thanks. Nice.